The finalists will be presented singly, and you can find the finalist names in the centre of the graduation booklet. We hope that you all have a most enjoyable afternoon. Please stand for the ceremonial procession.
Good afternoon. Please be seated. Graduates, award winners, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Josh Johnson, and as the chair of this afternoon's proceedings, may I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for the conferment of awards for the Faculty of Arts. I would first like to welcome you, our distinguished class of 2018. It is to recognize your graduation that we are all here today to celebrate with you. Seated behind me are members of the academic staff and invited guests of the school, and also guests of the wider university community. The ceremony will begin with the awarding of honorary degrees. We will then have the presentation of graduates. Each graduate will be called across the stage to be presented to the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jeff Layer, and the Dean of Faculty, Dr. John Pym, with special mention being made of any prizes or academic distinctions. Please join us in applauding the achievement of each student as they become graduates of the University of Wolverhampton. I do think we're in for a good time then. Yeah, I just want to say then, I hope that you all have a most enjoyable afternoon. I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jeff Layer, to address you.
Before we move on in the ceremony, I'd just like to take a moment to remember someone very special to the history of the university. Our very first Vice-Chancellor, Mick Harrison, passed away recently. He worked at this institution for 13 years, starting his time here in 1985 and he oversaw the transition from Wolverhampton Polytechnic to the University of Wolverhampton in 1992. Very Thank you very much. Well, welcome to the University of Wolverhampton graduation ceremony, and thank you all for coming. It's always a great pleasure to celebrate your achievements with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your academic staff and other staff who've supported you throughout your time here. It's a time when really, you need to be proud as graduates, proud of what you've achieved, proud of your commitment, proud of all those lifetime achievements you've made so far, proud of the friendships you've made, and proud of where you are today. But it's a really important time at a graduation ceremony to do two things. One is to celebrate your achievement, and the other is to reflect on what's happened in life and what you've done. Now, you will continue to learn. You'll continue, as you are reflective, you will continue to learn in your life, and whatever career, work engagement, community engagement you have, you will continue to learn. You will be a lifelong learner. And remember the words of Mahatma Gandhi: live as if you were to die tomorrow, learn as if you were to live forever. Now, graduates, you will be under the impression that you'd completed all your assignments and all your tasks and every hurdle that the university put in front of you in order to be here today. You have one last task: wearing shoes that might have come out of a box this morning, hats that we've never seen you in before. You will be coming up on this stage and we'll be celebrating your achievement. Everybody in the room will be applauding you and supporting you in that journey and completing that task. Enjoy it. You graduate from a university with a long and illustrious history. First established in 1827 as the Wolverhampton Mechanics' Institute, at the time of the birth of the Industrial Revolution in this industrial heartland, where we were moving from an agrarian to an industrialised society for the first time anywhere in the world. Our Victorian forefathers took the view that they needed to develop the skills and the training of individuals as they moved to work in factories, and nowhere else in the world had anybody ever done this. So it's particularly significant, the date in which we were established, the time we were established, and the culture and the community. We had two key roles in life that developed through the early part of the 19th century. The first of that was about having a curriculum that enabled people to develop further. And that's what we have today. And that's why we're proud to say that 96% of our graduates are in employment or further study within 6 months of finishing. And that's a testimony to your hard work, and it's a testimony to my colleagues and all the support they give you. But the second strand that we remain loyal to, feverishly loyal to, is that about opportunity. See, in 1835, we taught adults to read and write in Wolverhampton Free Library. That was a key aspect of why we were established, was about ensuring that education is accessible to all, and we enable people to take opportunity. You have taken your opportunity. You've been supported by my colleagues in taking that opportunity, and now you've grasped it. And that is why we are here, and that is our key function, which is about enabling you to succeed. Now, as part of the University of Wolverhampton, we've grown quite considerably. We're 23,000 students today over a number of campuses, and some of you are from the Walsall campus and some of you from the City campus, and coming together into celebrating your achievements. We're very proud, though, that we are a university of and for our region and of and for our community. That is why we acknowledge the rich diversity of our student body. Wonderful ethnic mix. We teach more sign language users than any other university in the country. We have people from a vastly different age range, from different parts of family backgrounds, etc. We are proud to be representative of the communities in which we work and we live. Now, higher education has got 4 key roles. First of those is about pursuing individual academic excellence, which is what you've done. The second of those is about developing a workforce for the future and the skills in that workforce of entrepreneurship, enterprise, creativity. The third is about pushing at the frontiers of knowledge through our discovery, through our invention. And coming from the School of Humanities and the School of Performing Arts, you have some rich research. Research in dance science, research in English, research in philosophy. And they're all at the cutting edge, and they've all informed the curriculum that you have. But the fourth strand is about helping to shape a democratic, civil and inclusive society. And we want you to play your full role in that. You see, education is a great game changer. Nelson Mandela once said that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. We look to you to be leaders of the future. And by being a leader, we believe you will show and fulfill the potential that our education with you has given you. But you must, at all times, though, as a leader, given that we've developed your problem-solving skills, your analytical skills, your interpersonal skills, your communication skills, and given you the knowledge in which to go forward, you need to be bold, you need to be innovative, and you need to be creative. We want you to be shaping the world in a way that it becomes one that you want your children and their children to grow up in. And when you are being innovative and creative, remember that you need to be bold as well. As Ed Sheeran said, be original. Don't be scared of being bold. We want you to be ambitious. We are a very, very ambitious university, really ambitious. And we're seeking to make a really big difference in the areas and the communities that we serve. A difference to the economic and social capital, and a difference to the culture. We believe universities are the place where you debate the big issues in society, and we will be making sure that our voice about the importance of the arts and creativity is well known and understood at a time when government curriculum reforms in the schools means that some areas of your study is no longer as prevalent in schools as it was. But because we're ambitious, our key ambition, our major ambition is for you. We want you to be successful, and in order to do that, we want you to be ambitious, and we want you to set the goals that will make you strive to succeed. But when you're being ambitious, you'll have to reflect that you will have some setbacks. Things will not always go right, or how you expected or how you wanted. And when you have your setbacks, your very first setback, you've got to reflect that you need to stick at things, you need to keep going, you need to be focused, you need to try again. And remember the words of Winnie the Pooh. Life is like a jar of honey. If you stick at it, you will reap sweet rewards. Stay focused, don't give up. So as well as being ambitious, we also recognise that you will be joining our alumni. And as part of our alumni, we are very keen to hear from you. We're keen that you do something really important at a stage for us in the future when you're ready. And that's about the future students coming through the university. We'd like you to help them with their first rung on the ladder, through internships, through work experience, through being a mentor, through help shaping them, through just encouraging them. And that's what we'd like you to do. Now, we also really want to know what you're doing, and we'd like to hear from you. So please keep in touch with our alumni department. We're determined to keep in touch with you, and we know where you live. As I said earlier, graduation is a real time for reflection. And you need to think about what it is you want to do. The important thing is to do something that you enjoy doing, that you believe in, and you stick at it. So in that period of reflection that you have now, remember the words of Gandalf. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. Now, I've talked quite a lot about focus. I've talked a lot about shaping. I've talked a lot about the future. You don't know and you can't read the future, but you need to be ready for the future. J.K. Rowling, the world is full of wonderful things you haven't seen yet. Don't ever give up on the chance of seeing them. Be bold. I leave you with a message which is all about the views, the beliefs, the values of this university. We want you to search for every opportunity open to you. We want you to take every opportunity given to you. But most of all, we want you to provide every opportunity you can for others. By doing that, you carry on the long tradition of the university you graduate from today. On behalf of everybody in the room, congratulations and well done. Thank you.
I now call upon Dr. Sam Hope, Associate Dean and Head of Wolverhampton School of Art, to present Dame Colette Bowe for the conferment of an honorary degree of Doctor of Art.
Vice-Chancellor, I am honoured to present Dame Colette Bowe, DBE, upon whom the Board of Governors and the Academic Board wish to confer an honorary degree of Doctor of Arts from the University of Wolverhampton. Such an award is conferred in recognition of an individual's outstanding contribution in their professional life and one which is in sympathy with the university's mission and ethos. Dame Colette has made a significant contribution in both her professional and her public service life, and it is appropriate that we recognise her achievements today as a successful champion of ethics and integrity across a range of industries, and notably media and communications. Born in Liverpool, she attended the local Notre Dame High School in Mount Pleasant. After initially starting her university studies in French, her career really began when she switched to studying economics at Queen Mary College London and the London School of Economics. Her college interview was her first time in London. Following a PhD in economics from Queen Mary College, she moved into public service and was in the UK civil service from 1975 to 1987. Dame Colette remains a lifelong Liverpool Football Club supporter, but we won't hold that against her now that Wolves are in the Premiership. Dame Colette is the chair of the Banking Standards Board. Following a successful tenure as chair of the Associated Board of the Royal Schools of Music governing body, she had a music scholarship named after her. The award of £1,000 is designed to reflect Dame Colette's commitment to music for everyone and her passion for the cello. She was founding chairman of the Telecoms Ombudsman Council and the Ofcom Consumer Panel, as well as being a chair of Ofcom from 2008 to 2014. She is a former executive chairman of Fleming Fund Management, chief executive of the Personal Investment Authority, and a director of the Securities and Investment Board. In February 2013, she was assessed as one of the most powerful women in the United Kingdom by Woman's Hour on BBC Radio 4. Yeah, absolutely. Since December 2011, Dame Colette has been a trustee of the Nuffield Foundation, which aims to improve social well-being by funding research and innovation projects in education and social policy, and building research capacity in science and social science. Each year, it funds over 1,100 Nuffield research placements to give hands-on research experience to 16 and 17-year-olds. With the Economic and Social Research Council and the Office for Students, it also funds QSTEP, a £19.5 million programme designed to promote a step change in quantitative methods training for social science undergraduates in the UK. Dame Colette is also a visiting fellow of Nuffield College. In 2014, Colette Bow was made a Dame Commander of the British Empire for services to media and communications. That same year, she was appointed as chairman of the newly formed Banking Standards Board, with the interim chairman, Sir Richard Lambert, stating that she gets things done. The Governor of the Bank of England cited her proven track record of improving standards of safety, fairness and integrity across a range of industries. The University of Wolverhampton is also committed to this same ideal, with our core values of behaving respectfully and ethically in all that we do, and being inclusive and fair in our interaction with each other and with our wider community. Whilst we take all possible steps to provide our students with the opportunities and support necessary for them to achieve within a higher education environment, we also recognise a need to change the world outside our doors. This change will give each one of our graduates the opportunity to succeed. Vice-Chancellor, in sharing our values and commitment to support fairness and social well-being, for her services to media and communications, and as an example of an outstanding champion of ethics and integrity in business, I present Dame Colette Bow, DBE, for the conferment of an honorary degree of Doctor of Arts from the University of Wolverhampton. Thank you.
Chairman, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, may I first of all thank the University for conferring on me this honour. I'm delighted to have been invited to become part of the University and its community. As has already been said, the University's core values of ethical and fair behaviour with each other and with the wider community chime perfectly with the core values that my organisation, the Banking Standards Board, aims to promote. I hope that in the future I will be able to work with the different schools and faculties of this university to help explore how these values can best be integrated into teaching and research here. Now I'd like to talk to you. You're going to graduate today. What a great day. It's the culmination of so much hard work, isn't it? You made it. After so many years of dreaming that one day you might get to university, and after years of hard study at the university, you've done it. Many congratulations. I know this is one of the happiest days of your life. And I'd also like to say, well done to all the mums and dads and family members who are here today. You've, I'm sure, made a lot of sacrifices to enable your child to stand proudly before us here today. Thank you on behalf of all of us for your support and commitment. Thank you. Now, graduands, the next question is, what are you going to do next? Well, I hope that, as the Vice-Chancellor has already indicated, you will want to go out into the world, maybe here in Wolverhampton, maybe further away, and change it for the better. You've had the fantastic privilege of a great education. You owe it to our world, our society, to do something with that, to make a difference. Now, maybe right now you don't know what that's going to be. But what I want to say to you is, be ambitious. Be ambitious in whatever field you choose. When I was young, a long time ago, I was very influenced by the great American president, President John F. Kennedy. When he spoke about the American program to put people on the moon, he said, why do we want to do this? Because it's easy? No, because it's difficult. Think about that. Set yourself challenging tasks for the next bit of life. Stretch yourselves, and then you'll know the satisfaction of doing a good job, a demanding job in whatever field you choose. I wish you all every success in your future lives. Thank you.
I now call upon Dr. Ruth Shiner to present Kit Duvall for conferment of an honored degree of Doctor of Arts.
Vice-Chancellor, I am honoured to present Kit Duvall, upon whom the Board of Governors and the Academic Board wish to confer an honorary degree of Doctor of Arts from the University of Wolverhampton. Kit Duvall is a local lady originating from Birmingham with both British and Irish nationality. She was instilled with a strong work ethic from her Irish mother, who was a foster carer, registered childminder and auxiliary nurse, and from her father, who was an African Caribbean bus driver originally from St Kitts. Kitts was brought up amongst the Irish community of Birmingham and has recalled, "We were the only black children at the Irish Community Centre and the only ones with a white mother at the West Indian Social Club." Kit attended Waverley Grammar School in Smallheath, Birmingham, where English was her best subject. The idea of taking books home to read never occurred to her, as she was encouraged instead to read the Bible. She claims to have read this cover to cover at least 5 times, an exercise that taught her what you had to do to write well without even realising it. Kit left school at 16, working in criminal and family law and also as a magistrate. She has sat on adoption panels, has worked as an advisor for social services, and has written training manuals on adoption and foster care. Kit began reading for pleasure whilst working in a criminal defence legal firm in Handsworth, Birmingham. She asked one of the solicitors if he could recommend 10 good books, and as he was a military man, the list reflected his taste. From these literary recommendations, she began to find a seam of life that she could relate to. The domestic drama, the small world with big stakes, the people at the edge of things, adrift somehow out of sorts. A career as a writer had never entered her head, as the only writers she knew were dead white posh men. No one from her background, poor black and Irish, wrote books. However, Kit began writing for pleasure, and when her 2 children were relatively independent, she decided to study creative writing at Oxford Brookes University, achieving a master's degree. Her writing is influenced by her grandmother and her uncle. When she began writing, she wanted to imitate her heroes, to take ordinary, everyday people and make them the centre of the story. Her first novel, My Name is Leon, is about a mixed-race 9-year-old boy travelling through the care system in 1980s Birmingham. It is set against the backdrop of the 1981 Handsworth riots and was published in 2016 after a 6-way auction between publishers. It drew upon her personal and professional experiences of foster care and the adoption system. The novel has won huge critical acclaim, winning the Irish Novel of the Year award in 2017 and being on the shortlist for the Costa Book Awards for a first novel. My Name is Leon has been published as an audiobook voiced by Lenny Henry, who has also optioned it for television adaptation. My Name is Leon was adopted for the University of Wolverhampton's Big Read project in 2017, which is a national initiative to help students feel part of the university community as quickly as possible. The aim of the Big Read is to provide all new students with a copy of a book before they arrive, helping them settle in quickly by giving them something in common with the people that they will be meeting on their course. There are also opportunities to talk about the book in Welcome Week, and the book has also been incorporated into lectures and tutorials in modules across the university. As part of the project, Kit visited the university during Career Development Week to meet and inspire students from backgrounds similar to hers, signing copies of the book for eager students. In addition to being an inspiring author, Kit has also worked to bring changes to the lives of other budding writers. She encourages the publishing industry to be more inclusive, including having presented BBC Radio's 4th programme, Where Are All the Working Class Writers?, exploring issues of inclusivity in the arts and working class representation in present-day British literature. She has set up a scholarship for writers from disadvantaged backgrounds, the Kit Duvall Creative Writing Scholarship, which being a fully funded scholarship at Birkbeck College, University of London. It was highly appropriate that the inaugural scholarship was awarded to former Birmingham Poet Laureate Stephen Morrison Burke. Kit has demonstrated that she is true to her working class background, inspiring others through drawing upon her own experiences in writing. The best piece of advice she states that she has ever been given is to be yourself, you won't get tired of it. and it's a piece of advice that we can all take on board. So, Vice-Chancellor, in recognition of her contribution to literature, I present Kit Duvall for the conferment of an honorary degree of Doctor of Arts from the University of Wolverhampton.
I'm a Brummie, so I can speak as I like here. It's not down south where I have to pretend I've got long vowels. The only time the word university was said in our house was in the context of the television schedule while we were waiting for Coronation Street. Has that bloody university challenge finished yet? Sometimes, if you were unlucky, and this was before the days of pause and record, you had to watch the last 10 minutes when all the toffs got nervous and buzzed before they were ready, and then couldn't answer the equation question, or the music question, or a question on botanics, whatever that is, or minerals, or Shakespeare. Who were they, I used to think? Those posh kids with their dicky bows and jumpers, with their glasses and centre partings. Who were they? And why were they so posh? Where did they live? What did they eat? The truth was, I went to school with some of the posh kids, and they lived at the top of our road in Victorian houses with central heating and carpet. They ate dinners that involved cutlery and gravy. They had a wardrobe full of different clothes. They had a dog. They had holidays and grandparents. They played board games and cricket. And they had birthday parties, none of which we had. My parents were both immigrants, and my life was very different. It was hard, and it didn't involve the possibility of university. Our vocabulary didn't even include the word university, and the only degrees we knew were the ones that they talked about on the weather forecast. So I didn't go to university until I was 51, and I went for 1 year. I wish I'd stayed longer. I wish I'd gone earlier, although I wouldn't have paid attention. I would have just have been me, sitting at the back, eyeing up the boys and messing about. I wish I'd been born at the posh end of the road, but then I wouldn't have been me, staying up too late to watch the midnight movie and sneaking out afterwards to go to a nightclub. I wish I'd been able to answer or even understand the questions on University Challenge, but then I wouldn't have been me. I would have been pretending, and I would have been an imposter. And it was because I had all the experiences that I did, and because I come from the background that I do, that I was able, at 55, to have my book published. A book about a small boy in a small world that had all the longing and all the wandering of life, and who represents, in a world he doesn't understand, hope and goodness and never giving up. My books have been sold all over the world and have won many prizes, but the thing that gives me the most pleasure of all is when people tell me that my books are true, that life is really like that the characters are authentic, and that the world is real. I was told to say a few words of wisdom that might inspire the other students that are collecting awards today, and I wondered what on earth I could say that wouldn't be said better or said already, and again I decided to be me. I decided to remind you all that the only thing that you have in a world of millions of people is that you are you. Whether you're from the top or the bottom end of the street, whether you're here at 21 or like me, here at 58, whether you can answer all the questions on University Challenge, or like me, one question every 6 weeks. So celebrate that uniqueness, celebrate your own experience, and when you're faced with life's decisions or that fork in the road and you wonder which way to go, just be you, first, last, and always. Thank you.
I now call upon Dr. Paul Johnson, Associate Dean and Head of School of Performing Arts, to present the newly conferred members of the University Professorate and the award winners to the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jeff Lair, and the Dean of Faculty, Dr. John Pym.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Sebastian Gross, Chair in English Literature. Meena Danda, Professor of Philosophy and Cultural Politics. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you award winners from the Faculty of Arts. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Creative and Professional Writing, Anthea Damilola Alabai. Paige Tabitha Blinko. Yaroslav Dujic. Richard Gaunt. Kelly Green. Ryan Michael Green. Leah Murphy. Laura Pye. Anika Yvette Spalding. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Creative and Professional Writing and English, with First Class Honours, Michael David Aston. With First Class Honours, Abby Buchan-Howard. Jade Elizabeth Elson. Josephine Freighter. Nathan Keane. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Creative and Professional Writing and Film Studies, Naomi Natalie Brown. Lisa Bull. Leah Flavel. Naina Ibrahim. Oluwateo Olowo Okere. Rachel Jane Walker. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Creative and Professional Writing and Media and Communication Studies, Shamila Islam. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Dance. With first-class honours and winner of the BA Dance Course Prize for the highest degree classification in dance, Evie May Basterfield. With first-class honours and winner of the Yasmin Vardaman Prize for outstanding contribution to the dance and drama department, Brianna Nicole Bellamy. Laura Emily Davis. Hayley Ann Earle. Thomas Evans. Amy Lee Hill. Elisha Amanda Mallinson. Winner of the Dance Exchange Prize for Outstanding Practice and Choreography, Enkhalida Pasha. Tara Schilling. Mia Slater. Sasha Louise Shimchak. Lauren Williams. Rachel Lydia Elizabeth Wollaston. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Drama, Alexandra Britton Jevons. Michael David Clayton. Brandon Falconer. Stephen Paul Green. Jake Stephen Jones. With first-class honours, Whitney Lauren Jones. Hannah Oath. Winner of the Chancellor's Prize for Achievement in Challenging Circumstances, Rory Francis Prosser. Hannah Puttock. Ashley Laura Richardson. With first-class honours and winner of the Arena Theatre Prize for Outstanding Performance, Jonathan Rogers. Bethany Karen Smith. Kaylee Jane Talbot. Anna Louise Tompkinson. With first-class honours and winner of the BA Drama Course Prize for highest degree classification in drama, Holly Victoria Wood. Bachelor of Arts, Drama, Lucy Pinfield. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Drama and Musical Theatre, with first-class honours, Jade Armand. Thomas David Bentley. With first-class honours, Joanne Elizabeth Brooks. With first-class honours, Kelly Louise Foster. With first-class honours, Eleanor Rose Geiner. With first-class honours, Lewis Ryan Hines. Kiara Peaches McKay. With first-class honours and winner of the Musical Theatre Course Prize for the highest musical theatre degree classification, Brandon Robbie Mears. Kyla Mohammed. Sakina Mohammed. With first-class honours, Megan Beth Owen. With first-class honours, Molly Anna Riley. Ashley Michael Villas. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, English, Sana Akram. Rubaina Begum. Katie Bell. Natalie Benson. Matthew Richard Creamer. Catherine Elizabeth Fullard. Stephanie Guilford. Jack Grundy. Jordan Eric Ryan Hall. Justina Johnson. Rebecca Larida. Charlotte Sophie Poole. Kelly Ann Reaney. Rebecca Safe. Karen Suzanne Stedman. Chelsea Louise Swatman. Gail Marianne Ty. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, English and Philosophy, Courtney Jeanette Stimpson. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, English and Religious Studies, Samara Raya Iqbal. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, English Language, Dika Ismail. Fatma Noor Saeed. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, English Language and Creative and Professional Writing, Daniel Corser. Emily May Linforth. Christopher Price. Shelley Ann Ritson. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, English Language and Linguistics, with first-class honours and winner of the English Linguistics and Creative Writing Department Prize for Outstanding Achievement, Samantha K. Healy. With first-class honours, Sophie Masters. Charlotte Louise Seeger. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, English Language and Literature, with first-class honours and winner of the Dave Ellis Prize for Excellence in English and Related Literatures, Lauren Avis Newman. Richard Rowland. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Law and Philosophy, Tamara Jenna Nasser Yafai. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Linguistics and Teaching of English for Speakers of Other Languages, Paulina Magdalena Bashevska. Yun Jin Han. Safia Hersey. Ruzan Fatah Kadam Mahmood. Bachelor of Music with Honours, Music, Emma Louise Belfort. With first-class honours and winner of the Werfield Charity Concert Prize for the highest BMUS classification, Samantha Irene Lees. Lauren Wright. Adam Thomas Samuel Young. Bachelor of Music with Honours, Music and Popular Music, with first-class honours, Bethany Eleanor Seymour. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Music Technology, Aidan Thomas Best. Michael Bradburn. With first-class honours, Christopher Joseph Carey. Thomas Chester. Bethan Coop. With first-class honours, Christian Glover. Gavras Gordon. With first-class honours and winner of the Dean's Prize for the Best Degree Classification and the Faculty of Arts, and winner of the James Richer Sounds Prize for the highest classification in music technology, Robert James Hassel. Daniel Craig Mitchell. Anthony Noble. Asghar Pasha. With first-class honours, Ralph Plukis. With first-class honours and winner of the Music Technology Achievement Award, sponsored by the Warfield Trust for the Best Final Project in Musical Technology, Antonia Yvonne Sloan. Andreas Themistocleus. Matthew Tomlinson. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Music Technology and Popular Music, Kaylee Davis. With first-class honours, Joe Elson. With first-class honours, Thomas Luke Johnson. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Musical Theatre. Eleanor Kate Ashmore. Jessica Bagnall. Scarlett Aisha Howell. With first-class honours and winner of the Joseph Carville Memorial Award for Excellence in Musical Theatre Vocal Studies, Ruby Hudson. With first-class honours, Victoria Louise Ingram. Sean Johnson. With first-class honours, Phoebe Fiona Kesterton. Chloe Sarah Lance. Bethany Victoria Jean Lewis. Alexis Shannon Miller Warren. With first-class honours, Kumba Martha Mondewa. With first-class honours, Holly Aliski. Ruth Charlotte Payne. Talia Perkins. With first-class honours, Jade Chantel Margaret Phillips. Jennifer Phillips. With first-class honours, Faraz Ahmed Rafiq. Lucy Ratcliffe. Bethany Sarah Rees. Rebecca Salmon. Abby Selleck. Danielle Singleton. Danielle Singleton. With first-class honours, Catherine Taburn. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Performance Industries, Connor Reese Aston. Lauren Cusack. With first-class honours, Andy Angela Diamond. With first-class honours, Tiffany Page Ellen. Emma Gunn. Charlotte Isles. Gabrielle Janucate. Kyle Jones. With first-class honour and winner of the AMS 2018 Award for Production, Matthew Stewart Jones. With first-class honours, Jodie Lawrence. With first-class honours, Robert McIntosh. Cyrona Nelson. Joseph Oakes. Byron Taylor Jr. With first-class honours, Jonathan Stewart Veal. Raina Florence Washbrook. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Philosophy and Creative Professional Writing, Daniel Quinton. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Philosophy and Sociology, with first-class honours and winner of the Department of Religion, Philosophy and Cultural Heritage Department Prize for Outstanding Achievement and winner of the Sociology Prize, Ian David Petrie. Bachelor of Music with Honours, Popular Music, Sarah Grace Boucher. Harley Brown. Shana Jacinta Carey. Matthew William Dyde. Sarah Cecilia Georgette Harwood. George David Howson. Sophie Megan Jackson. Tom Keane. With first-class honours, Jared Mark Lambie. With first-class honours, Adele Marshall. Sam Robinson. Joshua Adrian Civita. George Matthew Starr. Lawrence James Tonkinson. With first-class honours and winner of the Worfield Charity Concert Prize for the Best Solo Pop Performance, Daniel James Tween. Christopher Williams. Taliesin Williams. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Religious Studies, Dominic Chu Wei Chow. With first-class honours, Victoria Page Farley. Kawar Shahzad. Natasha Young. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Religious Studies and Education Studies, Amtul Muswar Ahmed. Anila Akhtar. Aksa Arshad. Uzma Naz. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Religious Studies and Philosophy, Alicia Arshad. With First Class Honours, Emma Charlotte Avery. Jack Loach. Risham Masood. With First Class Honours, Tasmia Parvez. With First Class Honours, Jazbir Talwar. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Religious Studies and Sociology. With First Class Honours, Priya Ranu. Hannah Spruce. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Sound Production, Lauren Golding. Karwi Camry. Foundation Degree Arts, Creative Music Production, with merit, Derek Buchanan. Foundation Degree Arts, Music Performance, Thomas Biddle. With distinction, Connor Dennis. With merit, Melissa Goff. Jonathan Hill. Toby Reeves. Foundation Degree Arts, Music Performance Technologies. With distinction, Liam Dyer. Millicent O'Driscoll. Aaron Robinson. Bachelor of Arts with First Class Honours, Drama, Sabrina Nabi. Foundation Degree Arts, Music Performance Technologies, James Anthony West. Bachelor of Arts, Musical Theatre, Janae Codrington. Bachelor of Arts, Dance, with First Class Honours, winner of the Cool Pilates Prize for Outstanding Dance Practice, Chelsea Jordan Fitzharris. Bachelor of Arts, Music Technology, with First Class Honours, Govinda Singh. Foundation Degree Arts, Music Performance, Oliver Quirin. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of finalists from the Faculty of Arts.
Congratulations, class of 2018. Well done. It's been said that you had one task to do, but there's another one. Yeah, you're going to love this one. So while I speak with you, parents and our family and friends, you can get your camera out. Okay, you're going to need them. Okay, so get them prepared. I would now like to invite all those who have just graduated to show their appreciation to everyone who has, in one way or another, contributed to their success. Graduates, please stand. Turn to offer your applause to the people here who have supported you. Not just yet. I know you're ready. I know you're ready. I knew it was going to happen. Just hold on, hold on. And applaud to the people who have supported you throughout your time at the university. Then turn back again and congratulate the staff who have supported you. Please stand. Thank you. I think this is the moment that your friends and family will know what you're up to at university. We have a tradition at our graduation ceremony of playing a short DVD, which we are now going to play. We hope you enjoy the memories.
All this hard work, yeah, it's paid off. On this long course of
I enjoy that. I should now like to call upon Edia Ngeni, Diversity Officer, Student Union.
Vice Chancellor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, and the men and women of the occasion, the award winners and graduates, I welcome you. I'm very happy, very anxious, slightly nauseous, to address you today as we celebrate the magnificent students of the University of Wolverhampton. As we are here to celebrate their dedication, determination, and dynamism throughout their study, please accept my most sincere congratulations and well wishes to the graduates, for it's a wonderful thing to be a graduate. To my fellow graduates, it is widely believed that speakers at occasions such as this give stock advice, which is then promptly ignored the minute you leave here, which is why I'm not going to be giving you that much advice. Let us, however, reminisce and focus on the future. I think it was my second year of university, I came across a quote by Georgia O'Keeffe. It took me a while to learn how to pronounce her name. And it says, "Where I was born and where and how I have lived is unimportant. It is what I have done with where I have been that should be of interest. Not that I'm going to get into my freshest experience or those nights that my mom felt I was up studying, but I wasn't up studying. Let's not get into that. Let me, however, articulate the magnitude of what you have all just achieved. The greatness that lives within us from our years in the university. Now, for most of us, this is where we understood, fully understood what it meant to be independent. We had to get ourselves up, push ourselves, and actually make ourselves put in the work. Now, during that journey, you found the recipe for greatness, which is why we're all seated here today. But I believe one of the greatest feelings that we relished in was the realization that we just may be bionic beings every time we manage to make it to those pesky 9 a.m.s. Now, placing just that small negative information under consideration, I want every single one of you to be extremely proud of yourself because you did it. It's over. Today we celebrate not the end of an era, but the beginning of a new chapter in a tale that is nothing but legendary. Your resolution, avidity, and your hard work has allowed you to be here today amongst your friends, your family, your cohort, and for this you should be elated because today is the day that all that hard work gets honored. Now, I know I said I wouldn't really drown you in advice, but this is more or less a personal note to myself that I would like to share with you. Live a life of depth, of passion, and of impact. In all that you do, apply wisdom. Live to love and live to be loved. But most of all, live to be true to the one that matters the most, and that is yourself. Because at the end of the day, the tune of your life cannot be choreographed by anyone else. The moral lesson to be learned from your life story cannot be given out by no one else. And most of all, no one will understand who you are more than you. Dream big, have fun, and take care out there. Thank you.
You don't like when I stand up, do you? Something is there. Okay, this marked the end of this ceremony. Yeah. I hope that you have all enjoyed this special occasion and that it will be remembered as the high point of an altogether memorable day. Graduates, you are now members of our 120,000 strong global alumni community. Remember the Vice Chancellor and know where you live. Yeah. The University of Wolverhampton would like to invite you, your family and friends to join us at our post-ceremony drink reception in the Harrison Library in the Ambika Paul building immediately after the ceremony. Can I just give a little direction for some? Parents might not know, you just turn left to the traffic light, turn right, and you'll find it on the right-hand side for the parents who will be behind. We need you there. We've got enough drinks, haven't we? Yeah. Also, following the drinks reception, the official class photos shall be staged in the campus courtyard, weather permitting, and I don't think it's raining. But if it is raining, we'll go into the Harrison Library for that photograph. And you were handed your booklet to tell you where it is. I hope you continue to enjoy your day, and I wish you every success for the future. Wherever your destination is for celebration, I'm taking these up in 5 minutes' time, so I'm available. Please have a safe journey home. As you leave the theatre, please take care as the exit leads directly into the main road of the bus route. Guests, would you please remain in your places until the procession has left the auditorium? I now declare this ceremony closed. Please stand.